and the Honorable Eliud Ngala Mwendwa, who have lived to tell the story. And you should see the emotion with which those two gentlemen, senior citizens, are looking at what is happening in the country right now. And so, if you are not told the story of the yes and the no, perhaps Kenyans would have been the less vigorous in terms of wanting to do the thing that they've actually done and done so well, given themselves a new hope. And therefore, please, if nobody else congratulates you, I want you to know, that's why I wanted this special session, just to congratulate the Kenyan media for a job well done. You don't know how to clap for yourself, so I'll clap for you. And I don't know whether any of us has taken time to imagine what is going to happen after Friday. It's going to be a new look country. Expectations are running high, and that is why we tune in the media to be able to moderate the Kenyan expectations. You know, when I was part of the NARC dream, and the NARC team, as you know, when after the 2002 elections, Kenyans were adjudged as the most optimistic people on earth. And then that dream was shattered along the way. We have reinvented ourselves as a country. And I hope to God that this time round, the Kenyan dream will live forever. And you have a very special role to play as the media. And once again, congratulations. I also thought we could perhaps take this opportunity to reflect on some of the current issues as well. I've just finished chairing the first House Business Committee as the chairman of the House Business. Of course, not the first time. And I had occasion to congratulate Mr. Speaker because he did well. He's now a member, in his capacity as the Speaker of the Assembly. And of course, all of us were there, many of us. And for the first time, we had to take a decision. Because of this new dispensation, I will be required to move a motion of adjournment on Thursday so that Parliament will do the extraordinary thing, sit on a Saturday. This can only happen because of the new constitution. Because that sitting on Saturday will be a very long process. Because we'll expect that the swearing-in ceremony of members of Parliament are fresh, because all the constitutional office holders will have to swear a new oath of allegiance, as you have rightfully pointed out in the media, to the new constitution. And so I hope that we'll get the support of members, because they can also shoot down the procedural motion. I think the new mood in the country is we have to work together. I thought therefore I could invite you to walk this journey with me as I perform the functions of leader of government business, a government that actually has distinguished itself again in Africa. The first grand coalition government in Africa, which has astounded many, because the chemistry of the leadership has been tremendous. And therefore, one cannot even recognize the original hostilities anywhere. They are not written on anybody's face anymore. Therefore, this is the excitement of being a Kenyan. And so, I'm sure as I chair those sessions, we'll be dealing with the matter of implementation of the new constitution. And there's been debate about inclusivity to the membership of the implementation committee. I think also of the implementation commission. In fact, if you look at the draft constitution, there are set dates. Like we must within 1 year come up with or do the vetting, complete the vetting of the judiciary, be able to come and set up a brand new Supreme Court. And within 60 days, we should be ready with the Judicial Service Commission, I believe. Within 90 days, we should have done a lot more, come up with the Implementation Commission. So every day will matter. And because of it, we will require the numbers and everybody's support in Parliament, whether one was originally yes or originally no. That is now behind us. And I think we want to look to the future with excitement. The challenge then for all of us is to try and envision what kind of a country we're going to have after Saturday. Please put the country together. Let's all put our interests of the nation, because the country is bigger and more important than each one of us. We are just but actors on a stage. And when we finish our Act 1 or Act 2 or Scene 2, we exit and the country continues. And so this, to me, is what I wanted to share with you tonight. Just reflections of the cup. Nothing at all properly formulated. Because I think I want to say, I want to be the friend to the media. I know there are some amongst you say the Vice President is not easily accessible. We want to do a paradigm shift and a new constitution where you can call me at midnight. And if I don't, you leave a text message, I'll get back to you. This is what I mean. And I want you to feel that relaxed. When I was a Minister for Foreign Affairs, this was a regular feature. Every month, we would meet over cocktails and talk about issues affecting our country and our region. So I wish you, as Kenyans, every best, the very best to each one of you and your loved ones as we wait to welcome the Second Republic. May God bless the media fraternity. May God bless Kenya. Thank you very much.